Alright, hello and welcome to Nik Reviews Things from the 90s. Today we're gonna talk about GAK. GAK was like the newer, grosser, which equals cooler, version of Silly Putty. I've got some right here. Originally manufactured in 1992, GAK made everything that was gross suddenly popular, like slimy, oozing things that make farting sounds. With the gross to that level, how could kids not love it? After the quick rise to fame, GAK diversified. Today, there are dozens of variations oozing around. There's GAK in the dark, Solar GAK, Smell My GAK. I had a vivid memory just now of the buttered popcorn flavored one. May have thrown up in my mouth a little bit just then. There was GAK Vac, which was like a GAK vacuum. There was a GAK copier, which is exactly what Silly Putty is. And there was GAK Splat and Magnetic GAK. There were just tons of variations of GAK. The most popular version of GAK was Floam, which was originally called Bubble GAK. All it had was little microbeads in it. That's the difference between Floam and GAK. Floam on its own was super successful. It was actually the second most successful creation that Nickelodeon came up with, GAK being the first most successful. As an adult, the interesting thing to me about GAK is that Nickelodeon originally had it branded as their own, and then they stopped branding it, and then picked it up again. Makes you wonder why. So now today, a lot of GAK is still Nickelodeon brand, but a few years ago, maybe not. I don't know what you're doing, Nickelodeon, it's just GAK. Also, at one time, maybe still, GAK was a street name for heroin. Maybe that's why they chose the name. It's so fun, kids will be addicted instantly! Okay, now we're gonna go outside and I will show you how I made this wonderful creation. Alright, today we're gonna make GAK, because GAK is amazing. Welcome to the 90s. Okay, what you're gonna need to make your own GAK so you don't have to go out and buy it is glue, half a cup of regular water, quarter cup of hot water, a half teaspoon measuring thing. None of these are exact, actually. This is a cup, this is a half cup, but I did it so that nothing would spill. Food coloring, I of course chose neon, because is there a better color for GAK besides neon anything? No. And then last but not least, borax. You're also gonna need a container to mix it in. I chose a Ziploc, because I can. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we need to take the glue. You're gonna use 4 ounces of it. This is a 8-ounce bottle. It's actually a 7.625 fluid ounce bottle, so I'm gonna use half of it. There's actually a little over half in here, so I'm just gonna use most of it. That looks good, sure. Why not? Sounds good to me. I'm not a precisionist, that's for sure. Okay, so what you do is you mix the half a cup of water, regular water, with the glue. So we're gonna mix that up real quick. Okay, then we gotta choose our color. Neon colors. I've got green, orange, purple, and pink. Green is probably gonna look like mucus, so I'm gonna go with the orange or the purple. Let's go with the purple. I'm using a ton of it because I'm not gonna use it for anything else. Okay, then we zipper it back up. Zipper, zipper. And then we mix again. And we've got a wide world of purple. Glue has been fully mixed. There's still a couple bits of food coloring in there. That's okay. I don't mind. Now, when I went to the grocery store to find this, this is the smallest container I could find. You're only going to need a half a teaspoon, which is half of one of these. So this is probably going to be your biggest expense in making GAK, but you can use borax for lots of other things, like making your own laundry detergent. Woo! Okay, half a teaspoon. We're going to mix it with the hot water. And you got to make sure it's fully dissolved and doesn't blow away in the breeze. It's hot outside today. It's like Groundhog's Day. It's hot outside today. It's hot outside every day. Except they say cold because it's Groundhog's Day. Everywhere. Okay, we're gonna call that good enough. We're gonna open our purple glue thing. We're gonna add our dissolved borax in hot water. And it's gonna look a little sloppy right now, but we're gonna mix it up and make some magic. Ah! It's all like slimy and stringy. I'm gonna get my hands right in there. Okay, I may have not mixed it enough, and it's pretty goopy in my hands, but it'll mix. I'm not concerned. I'm not worried about getting my hand a little slimy. Look at that. It's all goopy, but just watch the magic. Mix it up a little more in your hands. Oh, and look, it's a glob all of a sudden. It's like magic. And now we've got GAK-y, gloppy hands. Okay, so GAK is exactly how I remember it. It's goopy, it's kind of sticky, but not in a bad way. Stretches. And see if we can get some sound on here. Making a mess. Oh yeah. Squishes and makes that awesome farting sound that kids fell in love with. So, GAK. You know, it's been around for over 20 years, almost 25 years. And I can understand why it's still terribly, terribly successful. But I don't understand why you would go out and buy it, because this stuff is super easy to make. All in all, the cost of this is probably like, I mean, if you break down, it was half of this bottle and half a teaspoon of borax. It was probably less than $1 to make this for sure. Anyway, so this has been GAK and how to make it. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you like what you see, comment, like, subscribe, let me know what you think. If you want to see me review other things from the 90s, let me know in the comments. Alright, join me next time for something amazing from the 90s, and hopefully, this has been amazing.